Hello, I'm Peter from New Game Entertainment, and this is the most up-to-date version of our first flagship game, Synchro Horizon. Before we start, we want to say thank you for all of you guys who always supporting us since even before we start to launch on KS and make our dream come true. So you might wonder, so what is our team about? So in our team, we have the most passionate people who are so in love with board game, whether mechanic designer, lawmaker, component designer, artist, and we try to make our dream come true as well. So to recap, Synchro Horizon is a JRPG inspired board game with the sense of roguelike element. So you guys will be playing as a chosen one party, going on to the journey in order to defeat Demon Lord in 4 seasons. And you might be wondering, okay, there's so many components here. And with the tactical depth and complication, it might be too hard to understand or even play. No worry. I'm gonna walk you through it step by step so you can have your first campaign with confidence.
So, what's the goal of Synchro Horizon? Well, it's pretty simple to say, but a lot harder to pull off. You got 4 seasons to explore the land of Volunteer, build your party, grow stronger, and stop the Demon Lord literally before the time runs out. If you can defeat the final boss known as the Celestial before the clock hits zero, you win. Synchro Horizon run in a group of 3 phases each round. First, the journey phase, where you move your party south and east across the map. You choose the direction by seeing which landmark you want to go to. Second, the battle phase, where you face up in tactical combat using sharp power skill, monster dice, and smart positioning. Third, the location phase, where you resolve the city or landmark you land on. You can decide whether you want to stay longer in the village or not. The village will let you heal, recruit, buy gear, but it's cost you precious time. Then the loop begin again. So now we are ready to set up. We start matching the right color of the crystal on the map board and map tiles, and place the map tile there all over the map board. On the time tracker, set the season pointer to the far left. You can see on the map tile how much time you're going to spend to travel to the next city. The round dial beneath it should be set to 12. It will rotate clockwise as you travel. For the player board area, we have 4 color-coded board, yellow, red, green, blue, represent each hero. Put the D10 dice on each player board. This is the damage tracker. You will use 2 of them for each hero board. Put the level tracker token on level 1, as all heroes would start with level 1. For the battle stage area, there are many interesting components here. As first, we have 2 stages for hero and monster party. You can see there are 4 positions for each stage, as positioning matter in this game. Then we have 4 monster board. We have 2 D10 dice as damage tracker for each one, and the black D6 dice are monster dice. It will tell you what it will do in their turns. The last thing here is the turn order boxes. Since the game is a turn-based tactical combat, the turn order would alternate turn by turn, depending on if you want to start first or after the monster. This will specify which monster or hero will be active on this turn. You check the box first. The green box is for the hero and the red one is for the monster. After you shake, then you pull it open and it will show which color is active. The marble color represents the color coded board for both hero and monster. This green box is for the hero team. Now we are ready to start our journey. We start by drawing 7 cards from the bottom of the hero decks. This game mostly we don't draw card from the top, as you would have seen what you get if you draw from the top. Then you should just 4 to be in your party. Each hero get their own color coded board. Red, green, blue, yellow. These colors aren't just for show. They use in turn order boxes during battle. When a marble drops, the color tell you which hero acts next. Let's backdraw a little bit on the hero board anatomy. You have 2 item slot, 4 skill slot, a hero slot, a charge slot, a chip position slot, basic attack slot, and the level tracker. The hero card show names, alias, class, unique ability. Each hero card has two-sided. You start with the non-golden side though. The golden version come later through upgrade. We do have three classes. Red symbol for warrior, blue symbol for mage, and green symbol for ranger. For warrior class, when you do the basic attack, you gain one shield to yourself, and the number of shield scales when you level up. And warrior can once a turn change any char color to red. For mage class, when you do the basic attack, you can splash 1 damage to any position of monster lineup, except the main monster you attack from the beginning, which is like the front one. The splash damage scale with level as well. And mage can once a turn change any char color to blue. For ranger class, when you do the basic attack, it deal instead of 1 damage like other classes basic attack, ranger deal 2 damages from the beginning. The damage also scale with level, and ranger class can once a turn change any char color to green. At level 1, each hero learn 1 skill to start the game. Here's how. For each hero, draw 3 skill tiles randomly from the skill bag. Choose one to keep and place it in any open skill slot. Return the other 2 to the bag. Each skill also tells how many shards and which color you need. And just like hero, each skill has two-sided. Start with silver and unlock the gold version later. You might realize now that the chart affinity for each class would influence how you start which skill to learn. But this doesn't mean that it is fixed. In this game, you have all the freedom to choose to mix the combo. Now, after everything, when you start, you fill every hero with 2 charts each. Important things here is that you must set up your formation before the battle begins. In this game, normally with basic attack and more skills, if it without any specific description, it will hit the frontmost position first. So setting up the right formation is crucial. You can shift it during the battle as well, but only to adjacent position of the hero one step only. You can change again however you want before every battle begin. Last thing before adventure begin, your party start with 8 coin total. That's not per player, it's here. You spend this on item, potions, recruiting new allies later, but be warned, money is hard to come by, just like a real world and here. Let's take a look at the map tile. On the map tile, you have the map tier, the monster tier, the money you get after you clear the map, and 2 landmarks for you to choose. And don't forget, on top of each landmark, it shows how much time you need in order to travel there. The landmark is important for you to start choosing which direction you want to go. And you can see the feature of each landmark from the player aid. This player is here. As you see, player aid tell you briefly how to play the game and the feature of each landmark. Now, we can start the journey phase. In the journey phase, our party flag is at Luminaria at the top left corner. We can only choose whether to go to the south or east only. We cannot walk diagonally across the map. That's forbidden. For me, I choose to go to the mine on the eastern side, since the mine will give me more monies. Don't forget to pay time cost for traveling as well. In my case, I need to pay 3 times. For the battle phase, start by placing the anti-farming token on the time tracker. Select the cube color that match the current color of the pointer. In my case, yellow. This tells you if the battle drag on until the same color come back around, you only recharge 1 chart, not the full amount. Normally, at the end of each full battle loop, every hero recharge based on their level. Also note, at the end of each full round, after all turns are done, the time tracker advances 1 space. Check the map tile. It tells you how many monsters to draw based on the tier. Draw each monster card one at a time and assign their position. On monster card, the position indicator is on the top. That is the name, HP value, and monster action. Each monster has 3 types of action defined by dice you roll, from 1 to 3, 4 to 5, and then 6. For position indicator, F means frontmost, R means rearmost, Known means fill in the normal order. If the card is purple, it's an elite monster. It's hard. But if you defeat it, you earn 2 bonus coin after the battle. Give each monster a monster dice, d6. Roll once to determine their action. Place the dice on top of monster board. Now you think, okay, are you gonna go first or they gonna go first? So if you go first, you press the monster die in the right slot as it will go after. And your hero only charge one chart at the start of the first round of the battle. On the other hand, if monster go first, place the monster dice in the left slot, and the hero will recharge based on that level. In my case, since it is his first battle, I will choose to go after the monster. We decided to let the monster start first. We check the monster turn order box, and then we will check which monster would go first in the party. We open just one slot per turn. This time it is blue. The blue monster board is this guy. The dice is 6, so it will deal 8 damages to my frontmost collector. However, I got Josephine. Her unique ability is to reduce any incoming damage by 1 to the whole party at any time. Marcus is in the front. He will receive only 7 damages instead of 8. For my turn, I fill Synchro Shard for every hero in my party. I will fill 2 shards for everyone. As you can see from the level tracker, at level 1, you will only recharge 2 shards. The level tracker shows all the detail. First, how many clear shards do you need to level up? Second, will your max HP increase? Third, will you gain a new skill? Fourth, how many shards will you recharge at beginning of the round? You need clear shard to level up, and you can also use 2 of the same color instead of 1 clear shard. Now, let's pull the lever to see which hero will go first. The green hero board would go first, as you see from the marble. For hero turn, I could use 2 clear shards to level up my hero. I could use a basic attack or shift position. Each will cost 1 shard of any color. I could keep it in my party reserve shard slot, which is max at 2 for whole team. Each type of action can be done just once per that hero turn, except the skill. I could use my skill as many skill as I want if I have enough charts, but it should not be the same skill. Once you travel for a while and you get the potion can be used at any time to any chosen one hero. Whether it is your turn or monster turn, it will heal half of that hero's max HP. You can hold 2 potion modes for the whole party. There are 2 status effects for now. Silent will reduce monster dice roll by 1. Stun will skip the monster action for the round. In case if there is any of your hero pass away, you put the hero into the hero graveyard. The death is permanent for this game. But if the marble turn out to be the color of that dead hero, you fill 1 chart to 1 chosen hero of your choice. On the other hand, for the monster, if it is the dead monster turn, it will deal 3 damages to the frontmost hero. Anytime of the battle when you feel unsure, maybe some of your collected pass away and you want to do something, you can choose to retreat to the previous city you were in. However, it will cost you 5 times loss. When you finish 1 round of battle, you need to increase the time on the time tracker by 1. And beware if it will be the same color as a cube because from that turn on, you will recharge only 1 chart. Then you clear all the used chart to the discard tray. Now I'm about to start the next round. And this time I will start first. I will recharge 2 chart as my level tracker informed me. The 1 shot recharge is only if you start first in the first round of the battle. Now that we have already cleared the map, we will receive the reward of 6 coin. And we can use the feature of the landmark. Mine is the mine, so I could roll the dice d6. If I don't like the number I got, I can spend 1 time to reroll, and the number would be the coin I would gain. If you wish to stay longer in the village, you can pay with 3 time slot. I decide to stay longer, so I must play. Once you arrive in the village, you draw 5 hero cards. This would be your choice. If you want to recruit a new hero, you need to pay 8 coins per a hero you want to choose. This hero can be replaced for the dead one, or if you wish to change, you can as well. The hero you got will have the level equal to the map minus by 1. If it is tier 1, then it is level 1. There's no level 0. This hero can be your master as well. The master will be placed behind the one chosen of your choice. For the master system, you will gain the class and ability of that master, which means your chosen hero can use both classes' ability. Or if it is the same class, you can use that 2 times. And you can change the chart color for 2 times as well. Now, next thing you can do in the village is that you draw 5 item cards. Each item card has 2-sided, just like hero and skill cards. You can borrow it from the price on the right corner of the card. You can start using it from the silver side and can upgrade it later. The item cards are shared and can switch between hero, but not during the battle. Next option what you can do in the village is that you can heal any hero by paying 1 coin per hero you would like to heal. The HP will be full again. Last but not least, you can buy 2 potion, which in the party it can hold max at 2 potion for the whole party. It will cost you 2 coin per potion. I will buy 2 potion in case when I'm in trouble. You never know. Now we are done with the first loop. The loop will continue with the same 3 chord phases until the end. If you can reach the end though.
As you see, we put a lot of element from JRPG and also roguelike element. So each run would feel different for you guys. Moreover that, we have more than that. We have the tag tournament. In the tag tournament, you have player versus player with a different equipment and different game mechanic, the whole thing. So you guys are gonna be excited about that. And if you have any question, feel free to choose us that via YouTube, Instagram, or our official Facebook page. For today, I hope you enjoy your journey with Synchro Horizon. Thank you.